Every species plays a vital role in keeping the equilibrium of one of India's last enclaves of biodiversity intact. But the job is a daunting one. Locals say encroaching human activity and increasingly erratic rainfall means 90% of the rainforest that once graced the UNESCO-listed Western Ghats mountain range has disappeared. That's why a group of 27 women has set up a sanctuary to protect and propagate thousands of rare plants and mosses that may otherwise be lost forever.
We use in this, all kinds of means of gardening and tools and techniques of gardening to preserve species from all over the mountains and even other parts of the world that are very threatened, especially by climate change. So just like a refugee colony of Syrians for these plants coming from different parts of the mountains, this place you have to create a new habitat for them.
3 generations of women from local villages in the region have worked with botanists to build stocks in the sanctuary. They scour the mountains for endangered species and bring them back to the nursery, which they refer to as the intensive care unit. The goal is to rehabilitate, then multiply the plants.
Because of the climate change, if the plants disappear from the wild, then we have them here, then we can take them back to the wild.
The sanctuary, which was originally set up by a German conservationist 50 years ago, started off covering just 3 hectares. It's since tripled in size, and the women who now run it are seeing the fruits of their labour.
We have witnessed the birth of a forest, and that's a very powerful thing. Because there's old-growth forest, it comes into, once you just protect the land, it just starts to do its own thing, and the animals bring the seeds, and the wind brings the spores, and you see this forest just happening over time. It's just doing it itself.
These women are on the front line of the climate crisis, working to not just save mountain biodiversity, but also their way of life. And if climate campaigners in Glasgow get their way, Gender Day at the conference will result in more funding for women around the world to help them adapt to global heating and set up similar earth-saving projects. Sarah Morris, TRT World.